Welcome back. The heritage monument built in the year 1860 by the Portuguese Viceroy Con Novas Torres, popularly known as the Four Pillars, was destroyed after a car rammed into it. This stretch of road was named after the industrialist temple. On Sunday night, a car proceeding to Santa Cruz rammed into it, thereby knocking it. However, that the government has ignored this heritage monument was evident, as the inscription has been painted over and garbage is strewn all around the area. Professor Prajal Sakardande told us more about the monument.
All the Santa Cruz people, Fidalgos, whenever they used to travel to Penjim in a palanquin, their palanquin bearers used to be in a kasti, and then they used to change into Khalsa and then enter the city as per the law. And the Portuguese Viceroy used to come and relax here in the evenings also. A lot of stories are associated with this column, sometimes ghost stories also. So this is a heritage monument.
Santa Cruz MLA Victoria Fernandez, who visited the site to see the damage, also voiced her views.
So these are the heritage things which must be preserved, and we must see. I will also take up this matter. We have to preserve, and not only in Goa, all over I am noticing that heritage is varurutna, no importance at all. They neglect these things, which is a history for Goa, and I am surprised that nobody bothers. Only few lovers like Praja, because of their voice, we are trying to preserve these things now. My cooperation will always be there to support these heritage constructions, and that is the beauty and the history of Goa.
Time for another short break. You're with Goa 365. Welcome back. Last week saw Alexis and his band of amigos strived hard to remember the nostalgic yesteryears of their time. A time when the art, culture had a true Goan flavor, an identity which we carved for ourselves and can be proud of even now.
However, over the decades, this identity is really under threat, with fast life and materialism seizing our very being. Younger generation more interested in modern forms of leisure and pastime rather than carrying on the tradition and culture of our forefathers. Alexis y los Amigos turned the clock to relive those nostalgic years in a time span of 7 days. And mind you, they did not forget the Sabbath day, or rather what we call the Susegad day. The unique festival started with the display of Alexis' own caricatures of great Goans and photograph exhibition titled Good Old Goa by his amigos Louis Godino, Thomas Vaz, Alistair Miranda and Joel D'Souza, and an exhibition of crosses made of coconut shells titled Cross Connection. And knowing that Goans simply cannot do without music, as it is an essential part of Goan culture, every day had music, and on the first day, Emiliano and his band performed. On 24th Feb, being a Sunday, like true Goencars, Alexis and his amigos took a day off and had a little siesta. On 25th February, Thomasine Cardozo and his wife Irene transported the audience in an era when Goan Konkani music started and enlightened them on the gradual evolution of Goan music from the influence of our erstwhile Portuguese rulers. He also explained the use of gomot in the mando. He surprised the audience by informing that theatre had started in 1892, along with which Kantarang came into being, and gave examples. On 27th February, Padmashri Norma Alvarez and Lutz Rodrigues identified 10 Goa's all-time best-selling books. In Lutz's list it was An Archaeological Sketch of the Cities of Goa, Dominic's Goa, Remembering Goa, Walking in and Around Panjim, and Snapshots of Indo-Portuguese History. While in the cookery section, she recommended the famous book by Joyce on Goa's culinary, which was followed by the Essential Goan Cookbook, then the book on Saraswat cuisine, Traditional Taste of Goa, and Thirsty Goan Morsels, which is written by her and explained what it consisted of, which was definitely not culinary. In the literature section, she nominated Ferry Crossing, Sorrowing Lies My Land, Devolim, and How to Be an Instant Goan. Padmashri Norma Alvarez also had a similar choice, with the exception of Goa Remembered, Houses of Goa, Goa Puri, Umbrellas, Goddesses and Dreams, Fish Curry and Rice, and Spoken Konkani. On the 28th, Goa's best-known Himalayan trekker, Durgadas Kamath, shared his experience of trekking with the audience. He urged people to come forward and take up trekking.
30 years back, 1977, the first opportunity came to me for the basic mountaineering course at Manali. You will not believe the fee was 180 rupees for 30 days.